Okay. Okay, signing course on division level systems. Force rise everything, connection, light, activation light system, bring in mothership communications, standby all division level system. Extremely powerful connection right now. Mothership is in through galaxy locations. Key command center, everything through location. Vector unit system, level system. Rendezvous pickup, the elite command center, communications, proactive gammas, bionics of its transmission lights and everything, communication, digital activation code, panel activation through vector unit systems. Bring them up to the command centers and the console of its communication point system. Allocate all positions and levels through rotation centers. So I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you, subscribing, liking, and sharing to my channels. I keep you informed what's going on right now through communications, all the division level point systems. So basically right now, there's a lot of renovations going on right now with this house. So I'm going to get out this video as much as I can. It's going to be a short video, but teleportation division level system, the elite team is going to go through the mothership connection. Okay, I'll show you exactly what's going to happen. Review division level system pickup, the elite team, force team, gravitation pulls and everything through body activation system. Okay, so that's the mothership. It's picking up through division right now. It's going through all communication cycles, all communication point systems, open up around division and location division level system, allocate those position level systems, put it in the proactive systems, transmissions over the communications back into force connections. It's wind forcing right now through connection, going into space connections, right? So you're traveling through divisions right now through galaxy locations or planet locations. Okay, so there's a lot of planets that are going on right now, synchronizing everything, galaxy location, weather connections coming in, archetypes are coming in, flashing on location systems, all division level systems. Everything is going into triangular base through division. Okay, so everybody's in the center core division right now. So the platitude activation light system, everything with that connection is high rise and everything. So point centers, right? You guys are in here in position. Okay, this is the elite force team. You've been picked up into the connection of mothership to its location. All right. So the transmission lights are coming in. You're on the concourse division level system. So even if you don't resonate on the channel, the elite team, the pro gammas and everything through the bionics of this division of location transmission light systems is allocated through positions of the mothership. All right. So I set a code frequency level for everybody to travel. You guys have to know what it's like because you've been there before, but Mother's on standby right now, the ship, and she's traveling to its locations. So she's going to take you to planet locations of divisions and activate everything through light signals. Okay, so you're going to see archetypes, you're going to see star recognition lights, you're going to see galaxy locations, you're going to see wind factors, you're going to see meteorites, you're seeing everything in the division. But now you're in the concourse division levels. Okay, so you're on the main level right now of the mothership. Okay, so basically, because it's extremely big, right, in the atmospheres. Okay, it's marking speed right now to connection, and it's located through all division level systems. Okay, all right, so it's speed forcing everything through connections. All right, so that's what's happening with the elite team. You're going to feel the energies, you're going to feel the teleportation, you're going to see the pickups and the rendezvous and all that through the connection. Your body framing system is going through electrical unit systems and is transferring everything to that connection. So I want to get this video up because every day I wake up, there's going to be more renovations of this house. So I can't have any sound barriers connected to the galaxy locations because that'll change vibrations to the sounding patterns of universal language. So it's very important that I get this out. Okay, so you're in the mothership right now. All right, that's what's happening with everybody. Now time zone, it's 10 o'clock here, a.m. Everybody's on a time code frequency level system. But your connections and your energy waving systems, you got sonograph digital level system, understanding more communications of yourself. Really get everything through relaxation. Have your mind conceptual systems of silence. Your eye receptor visions of balance through relaxing. Your voice should be relaxed, your eyes should be relaxed, your ears, and your mind and your thoughts through a psychological system. So when you're traveling through anything through location, you have to understand your chakra systems to that division. Okay? So the elite team is now into the mothership right now through transmissions of teleportation. All right? It's extremely powerful stuff when we connect to that. Okay? So, other than that, I hope everybody's doing well. Feel free to subscribe, like, and share. Feel free to go to my consultations. Feel free to go to Zoom. You can set up a Zoom for anybody that wants to understand the healing, transmissions, anything through manifestations. Open up everything through your cycle, rotations, your energy makeups, anything to that location. If you're having any problems of what's going on. Now, the atmospheres are changing right now. We got a snow-tipped grass system through cloud interference. It's actually snowing right now where I am. So it's beautiful to see these things through tree formats. And, it's answering back. It's just saying, hey, snow's coming. It's amazing how you communicate through weather. It's interesting because you can really see a lot of things in perception through galaxies. And you get into colorations and, the 4 seasons or anything through that division. It's really powerful stuff when you go through those connections. But I think it's really powerful stuff. You guys are in the mothership right now, flying around in the galaxies, spinning across the universal systems, going through realms and portals. Okay? So when you basically, even if your eyes are open, it doesn't matter. You're traveling so fast, right? But the mothership is here, and the mothership is changing everything through the environments. It changes everything through vibration, and that's what it is. It's understanding. And everything through the connection has this XT1000 division, right? It's protected through the energy fields. So force rises everything connection. We keep energy fields up because we come across so many different levels of interference, right? So sound barriers everything through that connection, like this. Okay. All right. And then we have the XT1000s come in. We use the same graph and cycle through black circumvention of a marker division. Okay, you have XT1000 here, XT1000 here, XT1000 here. Now plunge divisions are co-frequency levels. It's okay. So what happens is the mothership's going to drop you off when she's ready. So line signal here, line signal here, line signal here, line signal up, and line signal across. Okay, so we have XT1000s flying around and protecting everything through the mothership. Okay, it's really powerful stuff when you see these things because it goes in so many levels of confirmations and everything through that connection. Okay, sound barriers everything to that location, sets off waving patterns through division, and gives you information through the channeling division of location. Right, but it's flying in its division right now, and it's going through Mach speed, right, through acceleration. Your body framing systems are going through electrical units, the gravitations and everything through its pole connection, gravitational pole through its vibration of its eye receptor divisions. Okay, so everything that connection comes in through laser direction, like this. It's connecting it all around, right? So it's synchronizing everything through your body frames and your algorithm program settings. Okay. So it's reading temperatures, and you're seeing a lot of things. And when you're more into space, the more you see yourself, who you are through identification. It's really powerful stuff. When you get into those divisions of balance, you see more of yourself. Basically, you see everything through your colors, your light, your activation. You see everything through electrical units of your body framing systems. But I think it's extremely powerful when you go through those connections. Okay? So it's incredible force when you're traveling through the atmospheres. And anything through that direction, because you got to look at yourself and see yourself in that position. Right? Anything through confirmation, you got to have your eyes and ears and everything through the voicing grids open all the time, because there's sonar divisions that come in through the ears perceptions through GPS location, and your map frequency levels through its thoughts through psychological system. Everything through the voice and grid patterns opens up. Okay? So you have to put that all together. Okay? Your mind has to completely be open through frequencies and all intelligence through its energy cycles. Okay, that's how you go into teleporting and everything through energy transformations and communications to electronic interference to that connection, right? Because your perceptions open up on so many divisional levels. But when you're traveling in the mothership, wow, it's powerful stuff when you go through those connections. Okay? So, you're wind spinning right now through galaxy locations and realms and portals. It's amazing. Can you actually, because I'm there with you guys through the energy, and you actually see yourself going through transmissions and anything through that connection. Because you're manifesting on so many levels of Mach speed. So every time you go through an atmosphere system, the dimensional realm changes its division of direction. It's really powerful stuff when you connect, right? Because the mothership is on course and it sets a course. Okay, so it's like when you sail on a boat. They have coordinates where you're going to be, northwest, south, and east, right? Where you want to go. So everything's structured, everything's communication. So you come across a lot of things, so a lot of alignments, but mothership is extremely protected through its energy fields, and it affects T-thousands as it goes around in cycles through its planet location, and its archetypes come in its division. So that's what you see through all connections. So there's a provision act right now, and you're going through perceptions and you're going through projections. The mothership is giving you guys information, the elite team. Everybody's going through an energy cycle, a galactic circle of meditation. The rotation cycles or anything that location is understanding. Trying to get into communications of higher forces of UFOs, spacecraft, space divisions, space alignments, coming into higher vibrations of space stations, anything of that connection. Because it allocates positions and map frequency levels and takes it to road graphing systems of, higher dimensions, right? And it's very important we get to those levels and to understand more of nature, understand more of space, understand more of travel, understand how to structure things in space through shapes, letters, and numbers, because it allocates in all positions through your body framing system. It's very important when you get into those divisions. But it's extremely powerful. This is activated in space anomaly in its time code frequency level system. So, but it's put in position, and the mothership will drop you off when she's finished. When she's finished, she'll teleport everybody back to their Division 3 atmospheres. Okay, so you'd be surfacing around the atmospheres of the Earth, right back in position. Because everybody's on a different time zone, Melissa's here, Tina's here, Priscilla's here, wherever you guys are, but your DNA structures are going to be floating back in this division. So it's knowing how to change your energetic wavings through your body conceptual system. It's really powerful stuff, how you can't control those rounds. But actually, to be in a spaceship, you see a lot more, okay? And the thing is, too, there's a lot of panels and a lot of energy fields. And it's just a smooth ride through all connections of realms because the coordinates are already set up, okay? And that's what I mean by getting into the realm of the transmission light. You've got to know where you're going when you're traveling. Your mind conceptual system has to be the simplicity act of its division. It has to open all frequency levels through the eyes, the ears, and the mouth, and everything through psychological weapons thoughts. That opens up everything through the connection. It's really powerful stuff when you get into those levels, okay? Because it helps you out. It really does help you and it guides you. It's a guidance, right? It's like with a missile. A missile has guidance, has coordinates. It goes to a certain location, right? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So your body framing system has to understand that digital framing of its numbered sequencing level system so it can set its coordinates to its right location of GPS location system. It's really powerful stuff. Hey, Priscilla, just thought I'd show you. Everybody's in the mothership right now. Remember about those sounding waves that you got last night? Well, I got standby through communication. So you guys are in the mothership right now, traveling through the galaxy locations. So I was thinking, oh my God, I'm waking up and I'm in a spaceship. Yeah, but you're not in a spaceship, you're in a mothership. That's the difference. Mothership is the biggest bound of travel when it comes into anything through location, of division, through dimension. But yeah, good morning to you too. But I was just saying, retracting divisions. You guys started here, rendezvous, pick you up, mothership pick you up, here in the center core concourse. All control panels are in the mainframes and you're into the main control room. So mothership is taking you around and mothership is going to be sending you information. Okay. So understanding your positions where you are through your missions, the more you high rise through location. Like I said, when you guys reach your 30 chakra divisions coming out of the moon interface into the God frequency levels, try to really get into the peace of everything, the tranquility, the serenity. Try to get into what it's like to actually be still. Okay? Still in mind, still in control, still with thought, and still with the psychological system. Because it allocates in so many position levels of its division, right? It's very important to understand these things. Yeah. Woke up at 5:30 in the morning and stars were very intense. Yeah. But you're traveling right now. Right? You're traveling right now. Okay? In the mothership. Okay? So I got confirmations this morning. So it's kind of like the more you understand your intelligence, it's like you saw the structure face of Father, cloud interference. But in return, do you understand what the cloud interference is saying? Do you understand what Father's saying? Do you understand what Mother's saying? That's aptitude levels when you come into your chakra systems, okay? Through its audios, the perception, and your voicings. Okay, so really we understand intelligence, and that's what we need, is we need to high rise, get out of its alignment, get out of the chakra system, and get into the God frequency levels of its connection. And that's what I'm doing right now, right? You're seeing the corridors, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of corridors, but, you know, the mothership is basically the biggest formation when it comes to galaxy location, universal system, mystical side division. It allocates all positions of northwest, south, and east. It's the biggest. It's almost like it's a stealth, but it's like 100 stealths, you know, put all together, right? It's got tremendous speed. It's got its own computerized system. It's got its corridors, but it's got its main levels. It has 46 levels of containment centers, and each containment center has a projection of division of alignments. So basically, you can teleport division in a mothership, but I'm not going to put you guys there because you'd be allocated through positions and you'd be flying to other locations in the matrix. And you don't want to do that because that will send you to another location, right, through division. And it will teleport your energies through its body frame system. So when you put yourself in position, if you touch a wall, okay, you either go through the wall, or if you touch the floor, you go through the floor. It all depends through space. So you understand everything through your patterns. You understand everything through its connection when it comes to electricity, electronic interference. You open the door. How do I open it? Through lock and key. Once you understand that, now you went through its parallel. Right? You don't want to get into the paradox because that's a confusing line through galaxy to the matrix. But it's really powerful ship, you know, the mothership, right? So I thought I'd give that to your attention on what's going on right now. So, but it's really powerful stuff when you connect through that, eh? You've seen the corridors and all that, right? It's incredible force. Because your energetic waving patterns and your digital framing system is calculating more through integration. So your particle system is coming more into intelligence through its locations. It's really powerful through that connection. Yep. Yeah. They don't have to resonate on the channel. They automatically go up there, and that's why you see them. Okay? That's why you see them. There's going to be a little bit of voicing disruption. So, right now, like I said, I'm trying to get this video out. Every day is going to be a little bit of disruption because, like I said, this house is turning into a new house, new owners. So I don't want to get too much. I can't have too many confusing signals of vibrations because they'll change the vibration and the universal language. And I don't want to have any kind of disruption of vibration because they'll change GPS locations of systems. And they think too, because it's like switching its location or changing its glitch of its location. Electronics, they have divisions or anything because, the universal system is not by electricity through magnetic force. Because the highway division has to understand its positions of its coordinates. That's where it goes into so many positions of intelligence. So when you're connecting through the mothership, through its connection, this is what you see through division. So, yeah, it looks like Star Trek, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a crack too?
So, yeah, really, really powerful stuff. Yeah. It's incredible force, though, when you see these things, Platitude divisions, you're actually on the mothership. It's amazing. And the XT1000 is connecting through the sonar division at 3 central unit systems. 1, 2, 3, open up all your activations of your algorithm program. Okay, because they detect everything through your scanning operation systems, right? They keep you in formation of balance, okay? Through your mind to look at these systems and everything through psychological of its thoughts and digital framing of its numbers. Allocate those positions into your algorithm system. Okay, so they keep you intact through formation, right? So like I said, the more you open your chakras, the more you have to ground yourself, right? It's very, very powerful if you don't ground yourself. Because like I said, you get lost in transition. Like, I thought it was, Friday, but it was Thursday. Today's Friday, though. So that's totally understanding that you're ahead of time, but you don't get lost in transition. You know what? The mind frames into balance level systems of frequency levels that are connecting to other locations of 20 division or anything through confusing light signals. Because the operation centers are not going to be in that formation at all through connection. So, but the more you go up, the more it gets easier. The more you stand the vibration, the more you stand the connection between vibration, the more you stand the energy, and the more you stand the frequencies of colors of lights. The more you stand levitation, the more you stand the astral projections of you through connection. So it gets easier and easier and easier and easier and easier. Okay, because Laurie was having a spin cycle rotation. I tell you exactly what's going on with you guys with your mainframes. But she got out of it. She got out of it. She got out of the circle rotation of energy through vortex. I said, that's great. That's good for you. You did that by yourself. You didn't ask for my help. So that's saying that you know how to use your energy, you know how to use your intelligence, and you know how to use your vibration through its connection. So because if you're vortexing, where are you vortexing? What dimension you are? What portal are you in? What connection through digital framing are you in? Are you allocated to positions of low frequencies, medium, or high frequencies? Are you line signals cross-winning cycles went through confusing of electronic divisions at back frequency level through its connection? So you got to look at yourself and how to balance yourself every time through intelligence, right? So, but it's amazing how we see these things through connection, right? Here, rendezvous, pick you up. You're in the center core of the mothership. So you're in the main console. So, other than that, it's important that you guys understand more of who you are through intelligence. So your commander puts you in that positions, but once you get your grounds, wow, powers and atmospheres, and now you get connection to everything through your videographing system. So the more you become a light formation, the more you astrobate, the more you levitate. So you don't just levitate, the ground levitates, everything levitates. And it's really, really powerful. I just vortex through a galaxy location vector unit system of 101. 101, that's the location. That's a vortex, that's the energy, that's vibration, that's correlation system. That's the algorithm program setting. It's set to that location, right? I had a dream of dolphins again, but this time as a mother too. I'd be swimming in the sky very low, and they came up to me and touch them. Yeah, so when you're in the mothership, you're traveling through your alignments of past, present, future. So you're going to go through dream sequence level codes through your projection. That's going to open up everything through your division, your main frames of calculation through your grid system. So the more you travel, the more you see, right? So it's powerful stuff when you're traveling. It's just getting balanced with everything through vortex, or anything through acceleration, or anything through marking, or anything through that connection, or anything through that algorithm setting. Okay? So everything has that connection, and it's very, very powerful stuff when you get into those levels. All right? So basically, you just have to just describe what you see, right? You can teleport it through your solar text divisions, or you can go to your video graphing on YouTube and tell me exactly what it was like being on the mothership. Okay? It's very powerful. It's very activated. The mothership's really excited to see the elite team and what you guys have done, right? So. Mm-hmm. The more you go in higher divisions through applications, Priscilla, you come out of the dreams. They don't become dreams. They become real to your body frame, because now you're communicating with your computer and no longer the physical self of you through human DNA. You're communicating through the dimensional being of light. Okay? So it's not a joke through its division. Okay? Because the intelligence is real. So the more you high rise, the more you see that it's not a dream, it's real. So when you come out of the body framing system, out of the physicality system, out of the physical form of DNA, through human DNA, through vibration 3D, now you're coming into more formations of 4D. Now you're coming out of 4D into 5D. Once you get into 5D, you have bounced through, your connections. But you really have to get into the mainframes of your chakra systems and line communication through alignment. Okay? So once you understand that you're out of the physical system, you're in positions of a dimensional light system, dimensional being, right? The dream that you have is not a dream, it's projection, okay, of what's going on with your division of location, okay? So it becomes a dream set, not a dream. So the higher you go, the more you come out of the dream. It's not a dream. It's real, because you're talking through the soul and not through the physical system of human DNA, through its structure division. So, Bridget, how's it going? Okay, great. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I upgraded your cycles, rotation, center cord, your system, and your 7 body framing systems, and I put your gravity centers on location. So you're in your 12 central systems now. Congrats, Bridget. You're at that level right now. So, Melissa, how you doing? So there's a lot of voice disruption. I'm not going to be too long on this video, but that's where everybody is right now, through connection. Fascinating to be on the mothership. It's amazing when you see yourself. So it's kind of like you become the one of everything through communication. So then you become the communication of everything. Imagine that. Your energy travels so fast through dimensions, portals, and activation of codes. Once you break the code frequency levels, you can change your energetic makeups through your pattern divisions of your locations if you understand the interference of its wires. It accelerates in so many levels of speed location. It puts you in the mocking speed locations through acceleration. But you're spin coursing everything to division. The coordinators are going to change everything to that division through your perceptions, your audio signals, and your voicing grid patterns. It opens up your heart containments, and it opens up everything through your cell recognition system. So, how's everybody doing so far? It's just Friday too. It's the weekend. So you guys have any questions or comments on that? Sylvia, how you doing? Mm-hmm. So I'm in just over half an hour. Okay. This is going to be a wind spin video. It's going to cross through galaxy location vibration through virtual language. A virtual language is understanding your digital platform through your makeups through your energetics, and your energetics through your wires through acceleration, the Machine speed locations through divisions, your projections, and your intelligence of locations. So everything through division is practical divisions. Understand your experience. Okay. So we're coming out of the talent and coming in more into experience. So the more you're in space, the more you experience, but you start off with the talent. Experience always takes over talent. Okay. So it's understanding that you get a new actor out of the blue. Boom, boom, boom. Really good, really, really good. But here comes Jack Nicholson, right? He's 4 Oscars, right? So you know he's got more experience than somebody that has talent. Experience takes over everything. Experience gives you wisdom. Experience gives you everything through its power. Wisdom is very powerful. And you usually don't get that until you understand your alignments. But the more you come into your levels of space, the more you come into time, the more you come into balance of who you are through time. Okay? So the more you're in its atmosphere of communication, the more you stay in its intelligent realm, the more you connect through balance, through one. You are the center of everything through universal system. You know that. Okay, now I got a little bit of interference right now through connection. Soft winning cycles right now through that level. It might go down. Okay. So I got a little bit of interference, right? Mothership is communicating with me. So rendezvous division level systems, vector units, communication light signal. Drop off the lead team, pro gamma system. Yeah, the Bionics division level system operation centers of teleportation. Communicate levels to the Federation light activation systems. Okay, so okay, you guys are dropped off now. Right, so now we're getting a lot of there's going to be cameras put up and all that. This house is just going through wires and wires and wires. There's going to be a lot of voicing channel divisions and electronic divisions and all that. So there's nothing I can do about that. But I can't have too much sound barriers because it affects the atmospheres and the galaxy locations. It will it will digital frame, and it'll change the metric system in our body frame division level systems. See, it's all about space. Space is very quiet, but space also is very loud, and it rotates so fast through location to anything through division. So like I said, there's a simplicity act through its connection. Simplicity act, right? So yeah, there is. Yeah, sound is everything. Frequencies, vibration, and tones. Yeah, you guys are picking that up and you're understanding more and more. Understand your energy. And when you're getting sonar divisions, you got to understand each one is a different frequency level through harmonic resistance. Now you're getting into prime numbers. So it's getting into the digital framing of your numbers, understanding or everything has different tone of music. Ding, 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 ding. Get into those attractions, understand your audios, perceptions, your GPS locations, your biotheorem, right? Because you guys are into the stratospheres of bios now. You're in the biostratosphere. Very, very powerful stuff. Okay? Humanity is only in the hemisphere right now. See? So they have to be in a certain atmosphere to communicate with the dimension Earth, the 5-dimensional system, through the mind system. They have to get in the psychological of its system, of its thoughts. Understand more recognition of the heart and more recognition of the mind and its thoughts and more recognition of the soul. The path of its recognition when it comes into all involvements through your missions. Okay, because the journey is on so many levels of wisdom, right? You become wisdom of everything through connection. Your body framing system, everything through the atmosphere system, connects in all realms of location. Your protection division levels and its connection to its psychological system opens up the psychops divisions to the psychometry divisions. Your body conceptual system opens everything to your heart information. Once you understand your heart as a portal, once you understand your soul as a path, once you understand the mind is its thought, and once you understand the eyes are its location, and once you understand the ears are communication, you guys are connecting more through the atmospheres and space connection. So Yeah. Yeah. So each level has a different compartment. So understand your vibration and your frequencies, understanding the tone divisions. Oh, this is too high. Oh, this is too low. Oh, this is just right. Like I said, when you're scanning anything through that location, right? Get into electronic interference, get into the scan everything before you touch it. That alone protects your dietary system. Because remember, everything that you put in your containments, your water containments, your body frame containments, everything through compartments and components, it's connecting through your wires, it's connecting through electricity, it's connecting through your panels, it's connecting through rotations, it's connecting through your cycles, it's connecting through your chakras, it's connecting through your thoughts, it's connecting through all your pixel activation codes of this holographic system of you. Okay? Because it connects everything through you through balance. So you don't want to disrupt anything through that connection. You don't want any glitches in your vibrational systems. Okay? So make sure you know exactly what you're doing through your scanning of your energies. Once you're getting into the low frequencies and its mind conceptual system, its mediums and its highs, now you're understanding getting your communication through. Walk around. You got a little bit of interference here. Okay. So you walk around and you see anything, you'll see that it's energy, right? You know everything's energy, but you understand light and dark. Is it dark or is it light? And then you understand, then you understand the portal, then you understand the activation, then you understand the intelligence, then you understand the coloration lights, then you understand the communication of its intelligence. Okay? So you have to be in the gut frequency levels. And that's what I'm trying to get the lead team into those levels. All right? Because we have a test coming up on Monday. So basically, when you put those divisions out, right, it's really understanding using your thoughts through its silence. Silence is the key to everything. Silence is the magic. Silence is the belief. Silence is the wisdom. Have the mind conceptual system of its operation system. Cleanse everything through body activation through your dietary system. Understand your energy frequencies and vibration to its connection. That will put you in all division levels through your perception. Okay. Understanding your positions and where you are through location. Understand where you are through communication through your audio signals and your gamma operation systems. Understand your voicing patterns through the grids, and understand your mind of its psychological thoughts through your chakra system. Because everything's allocated through the heart. Heart is the answer to everything, right? But your whole body, your whole mind, your thought, your process of everything through rotation is its balance through location of its atom. Okay? So try to get into the balance by being silent and still. Okay? Getting a lot of interference here again. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Because my energy is connecting through your alignments. Yeah, the central reactor and supernova. Very good, Priscilla. Right. And when you guys come up with big words, now you're communicating through universal language. Central reactor, supernova. That's connecting to the mind frame of the body frame of the digital frame of the activations and its holographic system to Priscilla through her perception. That's how she ended up saying central reactor, supernova. Everything is a reaction to vibration, guys. You're connected to the atmospheres. Your whole body frame system is connected to the satellites. Okay? So you're a Wi-Fi division of a satellite through digital frame of a computer through an atom system. Allocated resistance simulation to its location, to its singularity line division. Then puts it in all positions into its guidance. But you got to get into the silence and the stillness. Okay? You have to get into those tractions. Okay? The trajectory is understanding locations of rotations, how fast you're going through its wind spans, because it allocates positions of your digital framing and your number sequences. So that puts you in positions through acceleration. Really powerful stuff when you get into the realm connections. So sound is everything, frequency, vibration. I feel them now with the outside of the communicating. Yes, sounds pounding in my ears. Yep. I recognize the feeling. Impressions, get all the sounds and signals constantly. But understanding the sounds, understanding the signals, understanding line communications, understanding the interference, understanding locking mechanisms, understanding interfacing, understanding interconception, understanding interlocation, understanding friendship, relationship, and partnership with your vibration energy, and frequencies. Okay? Really, really get communication with yourself through vibration. Okay? Understand the wires. Understand its emotion. Understand its motion. Understand its action of its motion. Understand its reaction. Okay? Understand the proactions. Okay? Understand your human behavior through your wires. Right? This is understanding more of its atom system. But what I'm saying is you guys are going into higher levels of chakras. You're not in your chakras. You're coming into the God frequency levels of moon interfaces to its planets. So it's extremely, extremely powerful through that connection. Right? So when Melissa's on a canvas and she's painting, her paint has become more active, more activated, more energy, more vibration, powerful through that connection. So when she paints it and she puts it up on the wall and somebody looks at it, that energy system goes into that person. Okay? Why? Because Melissa understands the energy of its canvas and the canvas understands the energy of Melissa. That's the difference. That's a separation. That's a physical and that's a mental, psychological, and spiritual. Right? So that's how I understand everything through electronic interference, how it connects anything through its realm, through its mothership. Now it's activated through its location. Right? So you're communicating with the mothership, and the mothership is communicating with me. And the mothership is communicating with everything through its computer. That's how it activates, through location. Yeah, it's pauper stuff, eh? It's amazing, amazing when you connect through your body, through mastering levels. My whole body, vibration, communication, and transference of communication. Yep. Yeah, you guys are coming extremely, extremely powerful in the atmospheres right now. But you got to get still. You got to be still with your bodies, your minds. Your eyes have to be relaxed. Your ears, your voicing patterns. Even your hair has to be relaxed. Your mind and your thoughts have to be relaxed. Okay, when you travel. Okay, any reverberation of a vibration through a tone, it changes location. As soon as you set weight negative systems, it changes everything through your frequencies of vibration of energy. And that puts you into division levels or low frequency levels to its connection. Because there's dark realm divisions are in low locations that are low. Right? And those are dark spots. You don't want to get a dark spot because a dark spot becomes a dark circle. Dark circle becomes a dark ground. Dark ground becomes dark matter. Dark matter becomes its location to civilization of a dark activation cycle to its dark world. Right? So keep yourself in the positive of this silence. Get into the magical system of belief. Activate everything through perception. Okay? Because you have the advantages and you have the disadvantages. But you got to understand the traveling mechanism of your thoughts through psychological system of silence. Okay? Really, really open. Really, really open. If you have to close your eyes, that's great. If you don't want to close your eyes, that's even better. Okay? Because the higher we go up through the atmospheres, like I said, when you go through light formations, they close their eyes because they're at that division. They can't go any higher because they don't understand the information. So that's why they close their eyes. They close their eyes, they see space, right? But I don't have to close my eyes and I see space. You guys don't have to close your eyes and you see space. That allocates positions. Now we're communicating to higher atmospheres of it, energy, frequencies, and vibration. Everything through the atmosphere is connected through nature. Everything's connected through you, through balance, through center. That's the atom, through the computer. Computer is operating through your algorithms and its simulation. Simulation is everything. Remember, it's talking about the symbiotics and its division through anything symbols. I changed the framing system of the alphabetical system. So A to Z is changed through all energy system. Okay, it's all about understanding how to do these things. Like I did with Jasmine, I took out her headache, just like that. Just like that, okay? Because I understand the communication. Okay? Not just my framing system, but I understand the wire division. I understand the vibration, I understand the location, I understand the intelligence, and I understand the healing conceptual system. Intelligence has feelings. Okay? So we got a feeling containment center through a wire division, through electronics, through rotation. Understand what that is? Well, that's interesting. How do I understand these things? Your computer has to understand you first. And then when you understand your computer, okay, and the computer understands everything, you start with your room, okay, you work within your room. Take anything through object places and all that. Scan that. Try to understand the energy of it. Try to understand the energy of this. Scan it first. You see it. Go through the circles. Understand what's going on. Okay? Touch your computer. Okay? It's psychometry. It's energy that goes into you. Okay? Touch a marker. Understand the rotations. Look at the atom system. Okay? Look at your coffee. Okay? Understand everything through cell rotation. Understand the structures. Understand everything through its center. 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 Okay? The evolvements, its realm, its division, its activation, its lights. Okay? Because it reacts to you and you react to it. Right? If this was hot, right? It would panel off and it would, whoa, okay, that's hot. You would, you know what I mean? So it's telling you, do you get another cup so, so you can touch it, right? It's all about communication, but it's how to communicate with electricity, electronics, magnetics, anything that, right? Because you're a magnetic force to its gravity, okay, through its connection. So we're trying to get everybody out of the humanity system, out of the alloy and into light formation. Okay, once everybody gets into light formation, the panel activation codes and everything through reception activates everything through your astral projections, okay, and puts you into higher divisions through light activation system to its dimensional being of its system. Okay, so these are the things that we look at, right? Yeah, you guys are going to go through the mother frequencies. Center core frequency, yep. Very good, Melissa. Go into the void God frequency, middle path. Yep. Yeah, that's it. But if you look at Priscilla sent me a cloud formation and the cloud was smiling. That was Father smiling. So basically, it was pretty powerful stuff. But Priscilla knew it was Father. That's communication, guys. That's understanding. You see the smile. Okay. Priscilla can show you it. It's very, really powerful. You want to see the cloud formation. You actually see the smile put on. And that's what atmospheres can do. That's how they change. That's how they communicate with you. They send structures of faces. They send structures of energy. They send structures of vibration and frequencies. They send structures of colorations. They change the shapes of clouds. They open up portals for you. They open up dimensions. You communicate with angels and archangels through coloration. You can travel to any location through the Ajabs or anything of that division. So, oh yeah, it's extremely powerful through that. Yeah. Priscilla, you should show that to the team. Yeah, I know. Yeah, pixelized, yeah. Well, I'm just a holographic computer screen of a voice grid. That's all I am now. Yeah, you guys are amazed when you see this. When you actually see the cloud formation, you actually see the smile winking. All right. So when you see the smile, you understand the cloud, you understand the shape, and then you understand the emotion of what it is. It's Father communicating with Priscilla. But does Priscilla know how to communicate back? That's what we have to understand. So when you can communicate back, now you're getting better with your information through communication. Communicating with each other. Okay? And then you get into your missions. Missions are very, very powerful. And also, too, I set up a picture. There's a profile of me, right? You profile me in the clouds. Okay? You saw the beard, you saw the nose. That's what it does. Everything connects. So if you're not to connect with the atmospheres, they're connecting back to you and they're showing you what they can do in the atmospheres. They can put your face in the atmosphere if you understand how to communicate. Okay? Bird rotations, anything of that connection. Birds, why do we have birds? Birds open portals. You guys don't know that, but I do, right? Okay. Anything that slithers, snakes and all that. Why do you think they slither? Right? The figure eight motion. They connect and they connect through planets, right? They create planets. Everything, animal kingdom, everything is communication. Everything's creation, right? Why do you think fish fly in a certain location? Right? Sharks, why do you think they circle? Okay. Why do you think sharks circle? Okay. Not because you're in the center, but why do you think they circle? Why do you think they have a certain way of flying to the atmospheres? Right? Swimming. Okay. There's a reason why they do these things. They're territorial, right? They're protecting the waters, right? Especially sharks. Okay. Now, anything through distraction, you got to be still. You can't have movement because sharks move on movement, right? Because their eye receptor visions are here, not here. Ours are here. Sharks are here. So their diameters are like this. Okay. But they see 3D. So it's like this. This is how they see. Right? So just imagine that. So when they're going through their division, through electricity, they're swimming through its perception. It's really powerful stuff how it connects. Everything is line sequencing, line system, right? Go from here to here, and then you see everything through the galaxy location of division, right? But you start here and then here. So kind of like when you look at something, you'll know how fast you're traveling because it goes farther and farther and farther and farther. But if you want to see it in line division, you have to put it in prothesis of gamma thesis to trithesis. All right. So you start here and then here. So your body framing system is getting into line sequence, line level system to digital framing system to planet location and vibration energy to its planet of intelligence. So that's how you communicate through those levels of interlocking connections to intercepting connections to interframing system. So, I've seen the clouds do that. Father sends me birds, especially huge crows lately. So it's getting better communication with atmospheres now through clouds. I have a question. How come our projection is switched sides on this screen now? Because before, once on the internet, our videos, the images was not projected. Mirroring, kind of. Yeah. The resolution pattern, because you guys are on the mothership connection, it's having a receptor division through your activations of your body, conception of your digital frame. So basically, it's just changing vibrations of energy systems through the holographic systems, and you're coming into a more plasma energy force system. Okay. So when people see you, they see you, but they see you as a plasma energy. Okay, because you guys are high rise in division. That's where you guys have invisible shields. I gave you invisible shield yesterday, right? Right, cloak and dagger. So many birds flying in a bubble, like pinkish air sphere surrounding them. Yeah. Yeah. So when you look at the atmospheres, you can actually see the coloration through your perception. It's all magnetic. Okay. So if you understand the discharge is kind of like the atmospheres are falling. The Earth system is losing its rotation or vibration. It has a central system of a burning graphing system of location through a circular rotation center. That means that if a meteor comes in and hits the Earth, what happens is it changes the vibration, it changes location, it changes humanity, it changes the grounds, the powers, and the atmospheres. That's how it's all connected. But you'll never, ever, ever see a meteor hit the Earth. Never. Okay, there's a lot of things that are going on right now. That's dark. Okay, so the darkest ever seen more and more. I've destroyed the planets. I've destroyed the symbols. Now it's the alignments. Okay, and you guys will see that too. Through anything, through its social media or anything like that, you will see the changes that are going on. Okay, there's a lot of places that are opening now through closures. Borders are opening up more and more. The economy's coming back more and more. People are not wearing masks as much anymore. There's not going to be any more separation of 6 feet apart. Everything happens in time, code, frequency through connection. But when you destroy things in the atmospheres, now that's where it's powerful and it changes everything through the Earth. Okay? 3 perceptions. All right? Your audios, your gamma signals, voicing grids. So what are my ears for? What are my eyes for? What's my voice grid for? What are my thoughts for? What's my mind for? How do I use my electronic interference through informations? All this connects through time, right? Yeah, exactly. Like the planes in the daytime. That's how I know. I have lots of family come in me right now, needing to talk. Yep. When I see humans, I see the energy more. See, there you go. She's seeing the density. She's seeing the metal. Like I said, you guys see the pixelization through coloration of humans now, through coloration. So you understand that they're green, blue, red, pink, yellow, orange. So you see them through their chakras. That's what it is. You see if they're not grounded, you'll just see metal, right? And you'll see a dark formation around them. So it's a cloud surface of a dark ground. Okay. So sending lots of love in them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So there's a lot of things that are going on right now. I'll keep you information. Well, interference for sure. My comment posted twice. Yeah, there's a lot of glitches too. You just got to get your body into traction, division, and balance, and location of energy through its electricity system, through its body framing system. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, jumping time. Mm-hmm. Vortex, yeah. Really getting into communication. So I'm going to let everybody go. You guys have a fantastic weekend. We have till Monday. The test is Monday. I'll get into more detail what's going on for Sunday. All right, so you guys can formulate that and try to just try to visualize yourself when you're going through your dream sets. Try to go into your meditations and really get into the E=mc². Take everything out of its equation, come into its applications, and formulate everything to division. So I really want you to understand how to your transmission lights of travel. This is your third eye. You have to understand the communications fully, right? Because we're going to higher levels now, guys. So you really, really have to understand the silence of everything through location of peace, the tranquility, the serenity. Keep yourself calm and center all the time through its atom, okay? All right, this is your area commander, friendly lead team, the galactic rotation systems, okay? Bye for now, everybody.